Meeting.
Meeting again. Meeting with boss or meeting with vendor?
Meeting with other department and with vendor. Because it's year end. This time is year end, so I have a lot plan for complete the target.
Yeah, the target for the business or for the event?
Target for business. This is my KPI. I hearing that in Tết 2024, Masan don't have bonus.
Good.
Yeah, you can search on internet profit of Masan 2023.
Okay.
I remember it decreased 66% versus
Wow.
last year.
Oh
So
God, the economy. Oh God. Oh God. What's wrong with that? Because Masan invested on something wrong.
I don't know. Masan always invest in anything, but 2023 is half year. Every category of Masan is down. Business is down.
God, yeah, I heard here. Yeah, I've read. I just read.
At the moment, only banking is alive.
Oh yeah.
Only banking is alive, and no more. Miss Hằng busy. Miss Hằng with have party with customer. So me and you.
All right. You and me enjoy my friend. Okay. Oh God, 66%. Because I just thought that because they just sell something like F&B, because my son is work for F&B, and they thought that is not really affected by the decrease of the economic global economic.
Masan is not it's not in F&B. Masan in FMCG. FMCG market. Yeah. So because the economic is down, you know the whole country has so many people was fired by this by any company. So in the whole picture, Masan was damaged by the company, by economy.
Unbelievable. How long do you work in the Masan group?
I work 2 years in Masan. I have been 2 years in Masan.
Do you have a plan to come back to Circle K or after that when you heard the information?
No, Circle K is it is the same situation. Circle K, I think Circle K is harder than Masan because the CVS store is
because it's already affected by the economy and
it's affected by the economy.
Okay, very well then. Yes, for my business as well, because I have a plan to be survived for 2 years, but you know, is my income is not as what I expected, really, you know. But you know, because everyone has the same situation, it's not me for everything, for everyone, and so I just think that e-learning is the trendy for the next 10 years, and I need to keep patient to work on this way because Even my sister also have a English center, but for kids for learning IELTS for TOEIC, but I still believe that e-learning will be the trend for the next 5 years or 10 years.
I think education online is cannot die. I don't think have any ideas that e-learning is die. The cost is very low.
Yeah, the cost is very low, and but
as the people always seeking for the English right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Kids want IELTS to graduate, and I think I remember university has IELTS. If you have IELTS 6.5, you can get university without exam, exchange exam. That's right. Is that right?
Yeah. In some university, if you get 6.5 IELTS, you have the maximum point for all the exams, for all the 5 parts of English curriculum in university. They pass all the curriculum. For example, in my university, and if you get 6.5 IELTS, you don't need to learn English 1, English 2, English 3, and you pass with maximum point 8. Yeah, right. Yeah, but because my market is focused on the workers or officers, and it's a really niche market, but it's a really need time to educate the market and make the people have more demand to learn. I think it takes time. But
I think you have right choice for the category for e-learning. I think it's right choice right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But, whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
Talk about e-learning. Talk about economics. Talk about business right now.
But I think if you want to expand more, I think you need package like every center other. This is industry. I think you can make sure start right now to industry.
Yeah.
Nó sẽ bị mất chất. I can express the mất chất in English.
Identity, right? Identity, right? It's a lot the identity for learning, or we have to change a lot. It all depends on the market. It all depends the demand of people, and but my business situation now is not. I need to test the market. It's still time for testing. I'm not really sure what my customer really want from me and from my business, and this is still the prototype, but I don't know. But I hope that next year will change the situation. But now I just try to survive. My team now just have 3 people, and try to survive at least through this year.
And I think you gonna find the way to explain.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so the first thing to explain, the first thing to make you believe that it's meaningful for you, I need to have you to change your habit, right? If you have a new habit, if you have it, I think my vision is good, right? My curriculum is good, right? Okay, and speaking lesson today is for general, and rules for the class always be yourself, be happy, or be present. Even we talk about the business, we talk about the economy situation that is not really happy, but now we forget it. So we have the 4 skills in English: listening, reading, speaking, and writing. Listening is the most easy one because it's the input, right? You just have the listening file, you have the thing you listen, you put it on, but you will listen and speak what you listen, okay, and you write what you read. This is the input and output for that, right? Listen, you will listen a lot and you speak all the things that you listen, and you will read a lot and you write what you read. This is the way for input and output, and super easy. Now, just speak what you hear. This is the first number one. Yeah, speak what you hear. Okay, very, very important. Like the baby, when we start to learn the mother tongue, learn the mother language, we always try to imitate the voice which is familiar to you, like a daddy and mommy voice, or caretaker or grandma, granddad, who the closest voice to you, and you will speak easily to communicate, to talk, follow this voice. And now, I will give you the listening file. Yeah, again, about Steve Jobs, because I know you know it. And now I want you to listen, and later on, you tell me what you hear, okay? And you speak out loud what you hear, okay? I'll give you 2 minutes. You tell me. Familiar.
I'm honored to be with you today for your commencement from one of the finest universities in the world. Truth be told, I never graduated from college, and this is the closest I've ever gotten to a college graduation. Today, I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. No big deal. Just 3 stories. The first story is about connecting the dots. I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop-in for another 18 months or so before I really quit. So why'd I drop out? It started before I was born. My biological mother was a young, unwed graduate student, and she decided to put me up for adoption. She felt very strongly that I should be adopted by college graduates, so everything was all set for me to be adopted at birth by a lawyer and his wife. Except that when I popped out, they decided at the last minute that they really wanted a girl. So my parents, who were on a waiting list, got a call in the middle of the night asking, "We've got an unexpected baby boy. Do you want him?" They said, "Of course." My biological mother found out later that my mother had never graduated from college and that my father had never graduated from high school. She refused to sign the final adoption papers. She only relented a few months later when my parents promised that I would go to college. This was the start in my life. And 17 years later, I did go to college. But I naively chose a college that was almost as expensive as Stanford. And all of my working class parents' savings were being spent on my college tuition. After 6 months, I couldn't see the value in it. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and no idea how college was going to help me figure it out. And here I was, spending all of the money my parents had saved their entire life. So I decided to drop out and trust that it would all work out okay. It was pretty scary at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. The minute I dropped out, I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me and be.
Okay. It's now, if you listen to it, it's super long to remember, hold the meaning, right? And for the second time when you listen, I want you to use take notes, right? You could use a pen or typing all the words or all the important things that you hear, and later on you will speak by your words, okay?
Yes, luckily I listen for this this video few times.
Happy a lot, all right? Now you just recall your memory, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay, here you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm honored to be with you today for your commencement from one of the finest universities in the world. Truth be told, I never graduated from college, and this is the closest I've ever gotten to a college graduation. Today, I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. No big deal. Just 3 stories. The first story is about connecting the dots. I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop-in for another 18 months or so before I really quit. So why'd I drop out? It started before I was born. My biological mother was a young, unwed graduate student, and she decided to put me up for adoption. She felt very strongly that I should be adopted by college graduates, so everything was all set for me to be adopted at birth by a lawyer and his wife. Except that when I popped out, they decided at the last minute that they really wanted a girl. So my parents, who were on a waiting list, got a call in the middle of the night asking, "We've got an unexpected baby boy. Do you want him?" They said, "Of course." My biological mother found out later that my mother had never graduated from college and that my father had never graduated from high school. She refused to sign the final adoption papers. She only relented a few months later when my parents promised that I would go to college. This was the start in my life. And 17 years later, I did go to college. But I naively chose a college that was almost as expensive as Stanford. And all of my working class parents' savings were being spent on my college tuition. After 6 months, I couldn't see the value in it. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and no idea how college was going to help me figure it out. And here I was, spending all of the money my parents had saved their entire life. So I decided to drop out and trust that it would all work out okay. It was pretty scary at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. The minute I dropped out, I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me and begin dropping in on the ones that looked far more interesting. It wasn't all romantic. I didn't have a dorm room, so I slept on the floor in friends' rooms. I returned Coke bottles for the 5-cent deposits to buy food with. And I would walk the 7 miles across town every Sunday night to get one good meal a week at the Hare Krishna temple. I loved it. And much of what I stumbled into by following my curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless later on. Let me give you one example. Reed College at that time offered perhaps the best calligraphy instruction in the country.
Yes, okay. That's it. I think it's enough, right? The story later is really attractive about the example of Microsoft stolen one of kind of the first biography funds in Word, in the Excel that you see now in the Microsoft. All the ideas is from Apple. It's from the Macintosh. And Bill Gates, deny everything. All right, so yeah, I think you can say now. What do you actually hear from that video?
Yes, I can hear just Steve Jobs have speak as some college. I don't know what college he's speaking. So the first one he says about what I do now. I read the story, or
it all depends. Try to talk with the thing on your mind first. If you stuck on something, you can look at that. All right.
Yes, Steve talked to students 3 stories from his life. The first one is how he show up in life. The biology mom, Steve Jobs, don't want to live with him, so she decide to adopt his son, her son.
Yeah.
So he finds a parent who have a
good background.
Good background, yes, good background, and graduate from college. So she finds a family with the husband is a lawyer, and his wife was graduate in college, but this family refused it. This family wants a girl, not a boy. So the second chain come with Steve is another family agree to raise Steve Jobs, but biology mother of Steve find out that this family never graduated from college, so she refused adoption paper. But after few months, that this family make agreement. They will take Steve Jobs to college. So after 17 years later, Steve go to college. But
it's agreement, right?
Yeah. That family make agreement. So 17 years later, Steve Jobs go to college. I remember it is a Stanford. But the expensive fee of college is too high with Steve Jobs family. So he decide to adopt from college after 6 months.
Yeah, because he says don't see the value in it, right? He see like
because he don't see any value, and the expense fee is too high with his parents.
Then actually, I think the rich college cannot teach Steve Jobs because Steve Jobs is a better. What he has is better than the knowledge who can give it to him. If you watch the film about the Steve Jobs, when you get to rich college, he know how to make a game. He know to coding, make a programming. He can do a lot of things. But in the school, just teach him again about all this knowledge, and that's why he tried to drop out. Right. So about the speaking, I will give you 3 levels. Right. The level number 1, that you just do. I mean, you just speak what you hear. Okay, speak what you remember in your mind. Right. You just speak it out, but you make it like a habit. And when I started to learn English, I always do this thing. When I watch any videos, I always talk to myself, talk in the mirror, or anywhere, anytime that I just speak English, and just anything is part of my mind, just speak it aloud. I never just thinking. I just thinking out loud by speaking. And yeah, this is the way. Level 2, just speaking aloud, right? Because when you speak aloud, it makes you to train your muscle, train your mouth movement when you speak English, right? And this is the responding, right? When you will have a response to speak what you hear. It's very important. That's why I always ask my students to speaking aloud. It's very important. Make a recording. right? Speak with me and speak with yourself. And the last one is about, you know, speak what you have, right? Speak what you have. It means like, you take, for example, you have the paragraph like this, right? And you take some structure and you can make an example with that. Okay, and then the next level, right? You choose something and you talk about it. For example, in the first paragraph, I take 5 familiar structures to be with you in the world I want to tell you from my life, and no big deal, right? All the structure that you know, right? You know all the meaning of this structure.
To be with you. Yes, I know the meaning of this sentence.
Yeah. The speaking skill is not like you talk what you don't know, right? It means it's not practice just talk what you don't know. Just talk what you really know and make an example for it, right? And that's why I don't ask my students to learn a new vocabulary or new words. Even my students always tell me that I cannot speak English because I don't have vocabulary. No, it's wrong. Just talk what you have first. And you can make examples with everything that you have, all the vocabulary that you have, and your English will be getting better and better. Right, like business, right? Don't say that I don't have money for business, I don't have resources, I don't have people, I don't have a helper, I don't have a provider, mentor. No, just start with all the things that you have, right? And just make it do with the little things. Yeah, like this. I think you really know. You know better than me about it, right? Because you can make a lot of money. You buy the house, take the money from banking. But and now to me, I just take a lot of support from my family. Yeah, the fact is not denying that. I take a lot of support from my family. It's really small, but you understand what I mean, right? Don't think that just find something else there, right? All right. So we have a 5 structure here. I will start first to talk, to make an example for it, and later on you make a story for yourself. All right. Okay. So I'm really enjoyed to be with you to learn English because you are same as my age, and I think you also been through all the things that you've been. You also get a wife, and this is in the world. It's not really easy to find someone to meet because you have a billion of people, but you have a chance to meet someone. This is this kind of the destination, right? I want to tell you that. And I really treasure everyone that I see from my life. And even after the English course, and you can go somewhere, go away, you don't remember me, and it's okay, it's no big deal because I treasure all the time that you with me have now. But I think that is leisure. I really still keep in touch with you, right? Okay. Really hope so. At least I find your napkin. No. I find your wet tissues in the market, right? And I will remember you, right? Okay. Here we go. So story from you. Do you need to take time to think?
Yeah, I think I need a few minutes to think a story. With 5 structure. Story with 5 structure. To be with you in the world, I want to tell you from like no big deal.
Think about something familiar to you, right? Maybe about your wife, about your son, your job, everything. The clothes is easy to talk, right? Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I think I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go.
So I will start right now. Here we go. I'm here today to be with you in your class. So you know, in the world, we have so many ways to learn English. But I want to tell you that I really like your way to teach me English.
Thank you, both.
I found a lot of ways to learn English in YouTube. I already joined a class, online class, but it's not suitable for me. Uh, mm, I think at my age, I need a connection with the teacher. I need a different way to learn English because I I too busy to remember what I can do. Um, so okay. So I have share many things from my life because we are same age. I can feel free for sharing my my thing to you.
Yeah, not $230, right?
I show so much hard thing come to me, but I think it's not big deal. I
Yeah,
think
no.
it's a part of my life, a
Yeah,
part of any life. Uh,
yeah,
if
exactly.
you break or you pull, you will get
Pay
a
through
hard
that.
thing. Yeah, like
Always.
Trương Mỹ Lan right now,
Yeah.
she have so much money, but she 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 I think she always seeking a
More money, right?
sleeping, yeah, sleeping on the sofa right now. I think she is that not poor or rich.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
this
happy is
is
not
my
depend on
idea.
the,
I think my
yeah.
story is too um it's not good, but it's
Good.
my story. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I think your speaking skills is getting better. At least you really are confident to talk. When I started with you in the first day, even you don't try to talk with me or don't make recording, but now I think you're really important. And
because it's connecting.
yeah,
Because it's connecting. First time we missed, I have a bit of shy. I'm not,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not the people. Well, I'm not of the people. The first time missing, I can talk a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I must know about the people in front of me. So if I know they so much, I can talk.
Comfortable, right?
Yes,
Okay.
talk. Yeah.
That's why you are the purchaser. You're purchaser. You always talk a lot about make a deal, make a yeah. This is your skill, I think. And
As
you talk.
as a purchaser, I cannot share anything at the first time. Miss,
For the
we
first
need
match.
to we need to know each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. To me, it's just so different. I just try to share all the things that I have. I'm really honest. This is my part of my philosophy in the in my English class, because when I start to be a teacher, I should be told to my students that I'm not the teacher to learn English. I just an engineer, civil engineer, and I just learn English from the class. I'm not really good at English standard, but I just learn from myself, and I really be honest with my students. And maybe it is the identity, right? But as you say about the Trương Mỹ Lan, right? I also read the information lately, and even we rich or we poor, we always face to the same thing,
Yeah.
right? And people, we don't like an easy game. For example, like me, I can choose really easy game, right? I can keep working in the business school, take just around 16 million per month because I have a house now. Yeah, my wife also has a house. My parents, my biological parents also buy me one apartment.
Yeah.
And my wife have 2 houses. Actually, yeah. But if the other people will look at me, just go to the office, do something, right? Just make something easy. Why you have to start up? Even my wife as well. But the easy game is not fun, right? We just choose the hard games to play, right? As you, right? Now you have an apartment and you can pay all the money, but you still have the big desire, right? Want to follow the new thing, new challenge. This is the life in this fortune Milan as well. Sometimes we have to take risks, but when the risk is too high, it's no problem. Future Milan, right? Especially in Vietnam, there's no law. If you work in Vietnam, work with politics, with the government, and Vietnam have no law. The law is not really firm. The law is fluctuate, and even the King Milan will take for the crown for one. What can I say? One kind of duty, but after all the time to make it with the other duty. You understand what I mean? Yeah. When we take her with one duty, but they make an investigation and make a lot of things, and they make her to the other duty, which happened to the other thing. It's not logical, right? As I say, in Vietnam, you must take risks, but it's the game, and the political in Vietnam is still like 200 years ago. It's about the king and people, not communism is the king, right? The communist will put up is the king, and people just follow. Okay, it's not suitable to talk much about the political, but I like it because I read a lot. Người buôn gió and Trương Minh Sang and 10 years ago when we were in high school has a website called Chân Dung Quyền Lực, and I read it a lot. Do you know this website? Long time ago, 10 years ago, maybe.
I don't know this website, but I read a lot. I read a lot of thing in forum. I see the line in many ways. At my age, we don't listen in only
one side.
One side. We must listen in 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 sides.
Exactly. I know nothing is right or wrong. Nothing is a right decision or wrong decision at the time. It's a history, and you just look at back and have your ideas, your argument about it. But when it's made, and nothing is right or wrong about history as well. It's easy to take if something happened. It would be not, but can do this, right? And this also, I started to learn English when I just read something from both sides. Yeah. When I read more about the BBC and CNN, and I know what I learned in the history about the Vietnam War, about communism, about Ho Chi Minh, it's so different. What I know, right? And I still think on both sides, and that's why I learn English, because when you have English, you can read a lot of material about so many sides. Like the Western look at the Vietnam War in a different way. The Russia look at the Vietnam War in a different way. And for China, for Vietnamese people, right? And that's amazing. I love it. All right, so as I talk to you again about the 3 levels of speaking skill. First one, speaking aloud. I think speaking aloud, that we practice a lot in the previous lesson. just read, just make some chop, some intonation, right? For example, for black words, you just put your intonation down, and with the red words, you put your intonation up. Yeah, like this, and they'll practice. And level 2, you speak what you have. Speak what you have is here. Speak what you have is here. Yeah, all the words that you prepare and you talk, you follow it. And the last one is about speak what you want. It means you and me are talking right now. Yeah, we discuss about things, we discuss about anything that's caught up in our mind, to say about many things that we inbox a long time ago, right? And that will change. By the way, just writing now, you can speak. You can by speaking. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And this is the way about speaking. And I also have 3 levels for this. With speaking aloud, you should try to master it. Speak a lot. Speak and with the speak what you have, try to speak as much as possible. Every time that you have, do it. And speak what you want. Just make a habit, right? Because anything pop up in your mind, just speak it aloud in English, or at least you think in English. And this is a good way to practice for level 3, that you speak with your son. For example, 5 minutes in a day, when you talk with your son, try to speak English, and you can set an alarm for 5 minutes, right? And then 5 minutes, you just talk English with your son. And at the first time, maybe he doesn't understand what you say, or he will get angry because he wants to explain something. But if you just keep talking in English, he will understand, and you also have the one to practice, right?
Yeah.
And this is the deadline. Okay, choose one YouTube channel you listen every day. So do you have from all the time, do you have your YouTube channel or something that you listen?
I have a YouTube channel because I see a lot, I listen a lot of Steve Jobs it's a day, but I forgot to post it in the report. So because I listen YouTube
right?
while I working, so so I sometimes I don't know I forgot to do a report.
Yeah. If you just you can be honest with yourself, right? So the next day when you watch it, speak aloud and write a script on the report, right? And that time we want to make it. I know it's really hard to make a report, but I think the next day you can write down the inbox with me. I talked with Chang, but Chang give up a job. She told me that she really busy right now, and I think that I will be Chang for the next day, tomorrow, and I will ask you to do this. And again, like we did before, right?
I have experience. I have experience to working with Gen Z in remote work. It's very nightmare. They don't care about deadlines. They don't care about jobs. They because at the age of Gen Z right now, they have
a lot of students. They have a lot of they can make a lot of choices.
Yeah.
In our generation, we have a less choices. But with the Gen Z, they have so many choices.
Yeah, they with so many choices.
At least we also better than our, my parent generation. My parent generation, no choices, just do, right? That's why in my parents always just put the violence on us, right? When we make something wrong, just violence, just beating, because you have no choice. Just listen to me, right? But with the next generation, they just make choices, do creativity, and sometimes I have to make mistakes. For example, for my business, from this year, I ran a lot of people. Yes, most of them is Gen Z. right? 8 people, 9 people, but now just only one just stay with me. The others just with me for the short time, and they don't try to understand the business. They don't try to kind of sacrifice. Yeah, try to think about, try to face to the pressure. It's really hard to them because the online, no meaning. You are too small, right? Yeah. But whatever, it's okay, right? Because we get well with that, right? Because even they don't really have a responsibility, but they can do something really big that for a generation with me I cannot think it about, or but if they like it, they really do really bad.
Yeah, we can
with
learn.
my stuff.
Yeah, we can learn so much from them, but I think too many remote work is too hard. Too many of them. We can push a deadline. We can push a task. We can push a KPI, but they refuse all. They want do what they want. They do what they want. It's hard. I think someday you can find out the way to manage them.
Yeah, it's really hard. Yeah, and the people now just care a lot about the individual work, and everyone can make their own work, and easy to be the entrepreneur, to be the startup, to and yeah, I know. All right. Yeah, when the face with it. All right, so look at your diary report. We just have 2 days, right? Today is a Tuesday, and Thursday we see it again, right? We have 2 days. Let's see the diary report. Let's go here. Actually, I really wanted to remember.
You have a lot of students. How many students do you have now?
Now I have you and MINH with 2, 3, and here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 4 here. So 9 students.
Nice
because this month,
right now.
This month I just have 3 new students. And normally every month I have 8 new students, but this month just 3. I don't know why, because that's why I need to spend a lot of time for this month for training, for R&D my product, to make a change for my product, because less customer. But it's okay. This is the way. Enjoy it. All right. So for this deadline before, so do you make a recording? Did you?
I don't make a recording. I don't make a recording because I don't have a time to go to toilet to record.
Actually, because of me. Yeah, a long time ago, you also busy, but I remind you a lot. And by putting trust in can help you. But now I think I would think it turns to be me, right?
Yeah.
Turns to be me, and I think everything will be work well. Yeah. And tomorrow I will ask you to choose one video for Steve Jobs, right? Choose one video for Steve, and just stick on there. Yeah. In the morning tomorrow I will ask you, and the day after, and we'll chit chat about it. Yeah, we'll talk about this topic, or sometimes we talk about the biggest failure, right? Because when we talk about Steve Jobs, he has a lot of failure. Right, he failed with the Apple. He will be fired by the company that he made, and he also, he have a lot of failure, and we're going to talk about the failure. Okay, and the day after you do the recording, right? Yeah, about any topic. All right, yeah, that's we're gonna do for the next day. All right. 10:1, 10:2, 10:3. All right. Yes. All right. Okay. So we have 8 minutes to go, and I think we need to find something to listen. And what topic do you want to listen?
Can you show me something interesting right now?
Okay. Yes. Anything is popped up in my mind. Okay. So that would be
Topic about Israel and Hamas.
oh, really? Okay. History. Story of word.
Yes.
Something about it.
Something about a history of.
Yeah. The Gaza, right? Okay, I want animation. With the animation, they make it really familiar to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example.
Oh, right.
Well, finally done with that whole World War thing again. Anything left to do? Country borders, etc. I colonized Palestine after the last World War, and it sucks. Sucks how? I thought you loved colonizing. Everyone's fighting each other. They all want their own country. Yes, I see. That's your fault, UK. You did promise both the Arab and Jewish.
Can zoom out the video because you zoom in is too larging.
Yeah.
It's too larging to see.
All right.
Country borders.
Yeah, it's better right now.
Finally done with that whole World War thing again. Anything left to do? Country borders, etc. I colonized Palestine after the last World War, and it sucks. Sucks how? I thought you loved colonizing. Everyone's fighting each other. They all want their own country. Yes, I see. That's your fault, UK. You did promise both the Arab and Jewish dudes their own country. I didn't expect them to take me so seriously. Well, what do you think we should do? TBH, I low-key feel like we should help them all live together. A one-state solution. One state? No way! As many states as possible! That turned out great for me. But how do we decide who gets what? Most of the South is desert, so let's split it based on good agricultural land. And let's give the Jewish country extra space for immigration. I like it. 2 states it is. Pull the lever! No one could...
Yeah. For the first, just, you know, the British and the American just have the promise with the Arab world, with the Jews, with Judas, right? And they, you know, broke them the promise, and that's why we divide the country for keep the promise for the Arab war and for Judas, right?
Possibly have a problem with this. Hello? UN Special Committee on Palestine here. Who dis? Hey, UN bro. Are you about to create some more countries right on my borders? What? No, you got it all wrong, Egypt. This is going to cause trouble for everyone. Trust me. People need to decide their own destinies. What's that sound?
I gotta go, man. I'll call you later.
Rude. Wow. I like this plan. I declare myself a country now. What? No way. I'm not down. We've been here for centuries. This entire land is our home too. Oh yeah? Well, what are you gonna do about it? Oh! Hey! Oh! Oh! Hey! Hey! Oh! This definitely won't come back to haunt us in the future. Oh, yes, yes, indeed.
To go away here. That's fine. It's it's about the common story for so many countries, for Vietnam before as well, right? It's not the story about the Palestine, about the Israel. It's about the big country, the conflict, and to make the world like Vietnam. In the Vietnam War, just the conflict between the Russia and China and United States. When all the big countries can make a deal, and Vietnam can be survived, right, as a nation. If not, it's still the problem, and we just make it like a cause to find. So I see the people say that Thanh Hóa people. Do you know the Thái Bình people really hate Thanh Hóa people? It's not Thái Bình. Many people in so many provinces in Vietnam hate Thanh Hóa people. Do you know this thing? The fact that?
Yeah. Because my wife is Thanh Hóa.
Yeah. We have to prove, accept the fact that, right? It's the fact. And people say that Thanh Hóa people look like Israel people. They're really talented. They're really smart. They can live everywhere, anywhere in the world, in Vietnam. They will have a good living anywhere in Vietnam. And that's why the people hate them. Because they're really smart. They can live anywhere. And they just, and Israel people as well. In everywhere they will talented. Einstein is a Judas, and so many talented people is Judas, and Oppenheimer, everyone a lot. And they need to find a motherland for them, and that's why English people find the Israel to make it kind of the homeland for the Judas. And like Thanh Hóa people, they make a tiểu vương quốc Israel in Thanh Hóa, but you know, yeah, your wife is a Thanh Hóa people and person, and you really know she's really good, right?
Yeah.
And don't care about the people hate it. Yeah, like Israel people, right? So, to be honest, in the first time when you say that your wife from Thanh Hóa, is that your mom and your parents accepted?
Yes, my mom and my dad is not good thing about Thanh Hóa people, but
not racism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but my family, with my parents, kind of racism. They don't really like Thanh Hóa people. But the funny thing is, my sister business partner is from Thanh Hóa. Yeah. And if you go to Thái Bình, you can know B School English Center. Do you know this center in Thái Bình?
I don't know.
Yeah. So this is the center of my sister, and she made it with the Thanh Hóa man. And to me as well, and my son now is also a Thanh Hóa girl. She's very smart. She really devoted. She accepts all of my duties. And it's like Israel people. Yeah. So, do you have any ideas about the word Israel and Palestine? And do you choose one side to defend?
Because I think no good person in this generation. So I don't choose a side. I just see them and listen from them, and what is to has to express with my English right now, but it is has topic. I think I need a written and listen a lot of topic from English of this one, and can express later.
Sure. Yeah, and to me, English is word is in vain, right? If you win the game, you can say a lot of things about the glory, about the meaningful things. But if you lose the word, you will be the prison, and you are bad. You are stuck. That's why Taliban, so many years ago, they are the terrorism. They are bad, but now they control the Afghanistan, and they will be the hero for the country, for the people in there, right? The story always
like
happens like
like
this,
Việc before. Việc before. I think Việc before the paper says Việc is a terrorist.
Yeah, terrorists. Yes, and now they are the leaders of the country, right? And even they did through a lot of mistakes. They made a lot of mistakes for the country, but now they still the representative for the country, and they try to be done, try to be right. Yeah, that's political. That's people. This is all about the people, and people in every way the same, right? Okay. All right. So thank you for the class today, and I'm really comfortable to talk with you. And sometimes I don't really like I'm teaching you something or I gave you something. I just speak with you, and I also learn a lot from you. And now, especially tell me about 66% of profit in my time was gone, and incredible. And that's why I have more belief in my business because
Mr.
it's a
Kwan
big
is
country.
Mr. Kwan is not billionaire right now.
Yeah, of course. And but I think he still enjoyed it even, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much now, and see you Thursday, and from tomorrow I will send you message and talk with you much more.
Yeah, see
Okay.
you Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Yeah.